Hello, welcome back, friends. I did not anticipate, sorry, as I adjust the camera, I did not anticipate coming back on here today for another reading, but the energy has been so potent that I decided to do a divine masculine, divine feminine check-in because there seems to be a lot going on. And as I'm hearing from you guys today and so on social media, it sounds like that's really being mirrored. Like everyone is really going through a lot, and the thing that keeps coming through is it's birth pains. It is birth pains. So I just did a quick little spread, and I'm going to tune into it really quick, and then together we will grab some advice cards that I waited to do until I hit record. So yeah, we have divine masculine's energy over here, divine feminine's energy over here if you are tuning into the cards. So divine masculine's overall energy towards the connection towards divine feminine is the Fool. So ready and wanting this new beginning, wanting to take this leap, wanting to take this step forward. To clarify this, we're getting the Two of Wands, taking action, taking steps in a new direction towards their Queen of Wands, and Justice. So divine justice for both counterparts. This entails putting down the karmic ties, putting down the pain of the past, the pain of this relationship and connection, and the pain of previous relationships and connections. So what is divine feminine's overall attitude towards the connection? The Moon. Yeah, so the Moon has many different sort of interpretations, and the really strong message I'm getting for this card and this placement right now for divine feminines is there is a lot of confusion, there is a lot of haze, we are not clear, there is no clear path forward, there is no clarity. We are in this space of indecision and not quite knowing. There's illusions, we're working through our own shadow, we're working through our ego mind, and our ego is projecting a lot of darkness onto the situation. However, we are getting this clarified by the world. We are completing a cycle, and then look what we're getting, the sun. The sun, as this cycle is completing, this cycle of betrayal, of deception, of hurt, of pain in this connection, the sun is coming in to shine its light on any of those dark, shadowy corners. So all of this will be illuminated in time, and Spirit is letting us know that there is this Two of Cups waiting for us. So, overall energy in the connection, the masculines, I wouldn't say it is Fool, it's major arcana. It's a strong energy, it's a strong desire, it's Wands energy, right? But we're still in this Fool energy, this beginner, this novice, not quite an expert. So we're not getting similar energy. And the feminines over here are like experts. We're like masters at this point. We're just feeling distraught, feeling like, okay, it's not here yet. Where is this new beginning? What is going on? So divine masculine's overall energy towards his feminine, how he is seeing the feminine right now. We are getting Six of Cups. So this is soulmate connection. This is deep, deep soul bond, deep, deep yearning. It's a magnetized energy. So this union in the 5D is extremely strong at this time for the divine masculines. They are feeling this pull. They have this deeper awareness, and they so badly want this reunion in the 3D. That is getting clarified with the Nine of Wands. So this is an almost reaching the ending, almost the final battle. The divine masculines are tired. They are weary. They are feeling beat up and spit out by the journey, by their perhaps karmic third-party situations, and anything that is taking them away from the connection at this time. Anything that is keeping them in this beginner mind, in this very page. I mean, we're not getting the page up here, but that is kind of the overall energy. So anything that's keeping them in that place, they are working through at this time, but they're needing to do it alone, I'm hearing. So this is like a final stop in the battle, and they cannot do it with you. And that breaks their heart because that's what they want. Queen of Pentacles, this is really how they're seeing you at this time. And I recently got the download that the mastery that the divine feminines are, working through at this time is a master of the material world. This is your getting all your base needs met, being able to be this independent, strong, powerful, abundant woman who can create and manifest and bring all of that down into the 3D when she needs it. So that has been one of your biggest initiations on this journey. And look at how beautiful that is how your masculine is seeing you. You've always been the Queen of Cups, Divine Feminine. You've always been this, the Queen of Wands. You've embodied a lot of these other energies, but this Queen of Pentacles energy has really been the deep inner mastery that you've been working through these past couple months. And that is how your masculine sees you. And I love this energy. It is getting clarified by Temperance. So he's seeing you as very balanced. You are very blessed. You are very supported. You are very guided. You are in tune with the divine. You are a connection to the higher realms. And he's seeing you as angelic and really balanced. And then the mirror of how are you seeing your divine masculine at this time? I love this because this King of Cups energy is what the divine masculines have really been being initiated into and working through at this time. They've already been the King of Swords. They've mastered that. They've mastered the King of Pentacles. But it's really this King of Cups energy that this journey has been teaching them and awakening them to their heart, to their emotions, to their feelings, trusting that, feeling the strength in that. So how beautiful that they are seeing the Divine Feminines in the Queen of Pentacles energy, and the Divine Feminines are seeing the Divine Masculines in this King of Cups energy. However, this is getting clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So what I'm hearing from this is that the Divine Feminines, there's been some disturbance. There's been something that has kind of derailed this connection and this new beginning at this time. Something that has put it on pause. I feel for many it is some form of deception on the end of the Divine Masculine. Some form of page energy, fool or foolish energy. Something that is kind of disrupting the connection, like there's an immaturity. And on the bottom of the deck, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but we are getting the Five of Swords. So this is about defeat. This is like, it's all over. Like, this is just absolute pain and sorrow, and all in the headspace too, all in the mind, all in that ego battle, just ego loss, complete devastation there. Clarifying the King of Cups. We have Six of Swords and Two of Pentacles. So the Divine Feminines are actually seeing the masculines as moving away at this time from their inner union and inner balance. They are viewing the masculines as being a little bit wobbly, not quite secure and solid. Again, it's that page fool energy. So even though they know that this higher version of the masculines exists as this King of Cups, they're not quite seeing it at this time because of this Five of Swords energy, this disruption to the connections that have just come in. We are also getting the Death card clarified by the Hanged Man. So the Divine Feminines are really seeing this connection needing to go through a death at this time. Many are walking away. Many are willing to walk away at this time. Many are saying, you know what? I've had it. That was my breaking point. And now I'm going to go internal. I'm going to burn it all down, and I'm going to let what was built here die. And this is also all illusions, all false stories. So not only are you letting death is never something to be feared, is what I'm trying to get at. So you may be walking away from the connection at this time, but you were also allowing everything that was built on falsities to die at the same time. So it really is for the higher perspective. It really is for the higher good. But at this time, in the Divine Feminine's feelings and towards her masculine is, he's walking away from being this King of Cups that I know he is. And so I'm going to just have to go in. I'm going to have to die. I'm going to have to pause. I'm going to have to take a step before moving forward, because what I'm seeing right now is not worthy of me. It's not worthy of my energy at this time. So then I asked, what is the Divine Masculine? How is the Divine Masculine feeling after this hiccup, after this speed bump? So whatever has occurred in the connections, maybe you've had some communication, maybe you have gotten some new information, you learned something came to light, something was revealed, perhaps something about third-party situations. I've been hearing from Divine Feminines that they're finding out that they are engaging in third-party energy. They are back with their karmics. Whatever the case, something has occurred. So it's like, okay, well then how is the Divine Masculine feeling now after this road bump, after this, whatever came in to deter? we're getting the Five of Wands. So this is that feeling of needing to be defensive, feeling closed off, feeling vulnerable, feeling it's really, this Five of Wands is like an inner battle, inner conflict, going against themselves. It's not being able to prioritize their true happiness. So it feels like the inner battle at this time is around what they feel they're obligated to be doing or what they need to be doing versus what their heart is actually telling them to do. And that is where this fight is coming in. And that's why we're getting this clarified with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I double checked to make sure this was not karmic energy. This is actually not karmic energy. Really what this is about is this is a needing to realign on priorities. This is like a turning away from their real desires, their real what's good for them. It's also a need to ground. It's a need for detachment from materialistic views. So there's something being taken for granted here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm feeling that for these divine masculines, perhaps it's valuing these things that are very 3D that they think they need over what their heart is actually telling them, which is why this battle is ensuing, and which is why we're getting the Seven of Cups in reverse of being this overwhelmed energy and a need to ground at this time, a need to really get clear on what it is that they truly want and being honest with themselves about it. You know, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it could be about being a little bit unrealistic. Needing to take some time to differentiate, differentiate between what their deepest heart's desires are and what they're actually putting energy towards. Because again, here, after this hiccup, their deepest heart's desires is this Ten of Pentacles with you, Divine Feminines. But at this time, they're feeling really burdened by this desire because we're getting the Ten of Wands. We're getting the Strength, we're getting the Ten of Wands, and then once again, we're getting the Six of Cups. So this strength always, to me, shows up after devil energy is being worked through. So it's taking a lot of strength, and they really are needing to put down this karmic load, to put down the past, to put down all that is weighing them, these heavy burdens that are stopping them from this. But this is the heart's desire. We're getting it twice. So this is really what they want. But at this time, there's a lot of inner battle and inner struggle. All right, so how about the Divine Feminines? How are they feeling about this connection after whatever this hiccup has been? And obviously, take this message if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. So the Divine Feminines, we are getting the Wheel of Fortune. To clarify this, I'm getting the Six of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups. So this occurrence, this new information that came through, this connection, this almost reunion, whatever it is that was occurring in your connections was not a success. It was a false start and it failed. And it was divine timing. It was divine justice. It was the karmic wheel. So this is the overwhelming feeling is I almost hear the Divine Feminines being like, not only upset at their counterparts, but upset at God. Like, why? Why is this not coming? Why are you stopping me from this? What possibly do I need to still do at this time? Why do I keep getting this Six of Wands in reverse energy? And this Six of Wands blocked this Knight of Cups. So because this was in reverse, it means that this offer was phony. This offer was not authentic. This offer was not in the truth and the light. So perhaps the Divine Masculines came through with something, whatever it was, and the Divine Feminines were like, nope, false start. That is not what I'm open for any longer. I will no longer accept breadcrumbs. So how is the Divine Feminine feeling after this occurrence? Two of Swords. Really unsure. I do feel a split occurring right now in the collective where many are wanting to walk away. Many are choosing to walk away for good. And that will, time will tell if Spirit allows that or not. Many know on this journey, we try to walk away and we can't. So we will see what happens here. We are getting this clarified by the moon. So again, we're getting the moon twice. The masculine's getting the Six of Cups twice. The feminine's getting the moon twice. There's a lot of illusion and things that are yet to be revealed. A lot of shadows to work through for the Divine Feminines at this time, because this Two of Swords energy is around the mental space, the head space. So there's probably thoughts and things that you're telling yourself right now, Divine Feminines, that are creating this moon energy and pausing this connection at this time. So this independence, so the Two of Swords, what are we in Two of Swords about? Well, we're in a lot of doubt and confusion and haze, and we're trying to decide between single independence, going off on our own, creating our own story, committing ourselves to our passions, projects, mission work, whatever it is, in this really positive sort of pentacles energy, but it does indicate being single, being independent. Or do we keep pushing on? Do we keep moving forward with this connection with this Eight of Wands? Do we keep putting our energy, our thought, our heart into this? Or do we let it go? And right now, the Divine Feminines aren't sure, and that's okay, because you have a lot of moon energy. So at this time, there may not be clarity available. Clarity may not be ready to come in at this time. So I'm asking for the advice now from Spirit for the masculines. What is the advice from the angels? Wow. Archangel Uriel, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So the Divine Masculines, as much as they battle, as much as they resist, as much as they allow this Swords energy and this, this Ten of Wands, this Five of Wands energy to really infiltrate and stop them from action, Uriel is here saying you already know what to do. You already know what you want. You already know what your soul, your heart is telling you to do. Act upon it. Do not waste time, because your feminines are walking away. And I don't say this to scare you. And if you're a Divine Masculine watching and this doesn't resonate, I should have told you to cut this message off way sooner. But if this does resonate at all, you know what to do. Don't waste any time. You are supported. You are guided. And it's really time. It's really time. Because your feminines are really not having it. All right. What is the angel advice for the Divine Feminines? Oh, wow. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we're getting career change. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So what I'm hearing with that is perhaps at this time, this Tower moment with your Divine Masculine is actually here to initiate and move you deeper and deeper into your purpose, into your mission work, whatever that may be, Divine Feminines. And maybe this is one of the stops on the journey that will actually initiate you into the next thing, right? Meaning, like, you could be doing something right now on your path in your career that your angels are actually trying to get you to transition out of and into this new thing, and this journey could perhaps be inspiring it. They're telling me to grab you one more card. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, that could be something and that's where we can be really grateful for the difficulties and the Tower moments on the journey, is when they initiate us into the next step. So take that if that resonates, Divine Feminines. We're also getting all is well. All is well, Divine Feminines. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Yeah, I'm really glad I grabbed another one for you guys. So yeah, all is well. If you need to keep repeating that mantra over and over to yourself at this time, I would highly suggest doing so. It can be really, really beneficial. All right. That was your brief little Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine check-in. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and reach out for personal readings if you are wanting extra support on your journey at this time. Okay, take care.